I'll put this up so I can close this. Close this up. All right. I'm here again. What's up? All right. Before I left off, I had begun prepping this canvas right here. So I went from the top and around the three sides all the way to the bottom. I only need to do this last edge. I didn't do it right away because I needed to stand it on something, right? So that it didn't drip or mess up the floor that I have here. So I just need one white hit right here, and this bottom piece is done. And then I'm gonna do the second coat all the way down. All the way down, all right? And I always hit it with two coats because it gives it a nice coverage, and it makes the paint look really nice on the canvas. Usually when you look, you can see through the you can see through it. But if you don't put the coat, you can see through it even more. Everybody has their techniques. Everybody prefers to do it differently. This is just the way that I learned to do it. And yeah. This is the edge that needs to be done over right here. So not done over, but actually done. Let me look in my brushes. This is another nice brush that I have. This was one of my favorite brushes. It has a little angle to it, but it picks up a lot of paint nicely. So here we go. It seems to have something hanging from it though. I gotta clean that off. All right. Still a little bit there, but I can make it work. I can make it work. Yeah, I don't like it. It's leaving too much hair on it. There's some stuff like sticking. See that? I don't want to get that on the canvas. I don't know why it has all these hairs sticking out of it. It's like something got on it. See all those hairs right there? Those are transferred to the canvas, and then you can see it through the paint, and I don't like that. So I'm going to clean this brush and be right back and get another one. I did. Can you do me a favor? Hey, excuse me. Yeah. Can you do me a favor? Give me some water in this right here.
What?
Can you put some water in here?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I'm going back to the old brush I was using. The dried, actually. I cleaned it off and I thought it would still be wet, but whoop, maybe it's still a little wet. But it's dry for the most part, enough for me to use it. All right. So we're doing the edge. Yep. You can put the water down right there. Thank you. On the floor. Appreciate you. All right. Now, we're going to go all the way down for a second coat. See. See what I was talking about? Put some hairs on there that I don't want. I gotta pick that off. All right, that's better. Yeah, so today is August 27th. We're at the end of the summer. I mean, we got about a month left of summer, but we're getting close to the end. It's almost the end for me because I'm a father, and being a dad means back to school time for the kids. It means I'll be having to get them in and out. I really could use a studio to work out of. It'll happen eventually. This is the journey. You guys are on the journey with me. From the house apartment, from the apartment studio to the official studio one day. See? And this is where it all begins. I mean, I've been working out of studios before, but you know, those things, they come and they go sometimes. I've had multiple partners that I worked with, and each time it didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. So the next studio I get, I'm preferring to maybe go at it alone. But you got to build up to that to be able to afford it, you know? And the affordability crisis here in the United States of America is crazy. Everybody on the internet is rich. That's the crazy thing. You see everybody, and they all look rich. I want to know how you guys are getting that money. How you getting that money? Tell me. See, another hair in the canvas. Right there. See that hair in the canvas? That should not be there. Because when I finally start to paint on it, you're going to be able to see that hair. And those are imperfections that I don't like. Some collectors, they'll see that too. Some collectors will see that. You could always hide it by adding texture to the piece. But if you don't add texture to the piece, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. All right. You know, again, some people paint directly on the canvas. They don't even do this white part like I am. But I kind of just like the looks, the way it gives the paint, the look it gives to the paint when I paint on it. And I do use a lot of house paint. mean, I have different styles that I do, but I use a lot of house paint. It's acrylic. It's not as easy as the acrylic you buy in like Michaels or Blick. I guess some of you people shop at Blick, Hobby Lobby. There's some of the places you can buy paint. For me, I like house paint. It's acrylic. I like the way it moves, the way it dries. Sometimes I put other paints on top of that. You know, I use a little spray paint here too when I need it. Depends on the piece that I'm painting. Gonna get dirty. This is a dirty job. Don't become a painter thinking you're gonna stay clean, because you definitely are not gonna stay clean at all. And if you do stay clean, then you're not really painting. Nah, I'm joking. I know a lot of people out there who stay clean when they paint. Not me, I'm messy. I am a messy painter. I like to throw paint. I like to splatter. That's why I need a studio too, because I really can't do that here. I feel completely limited in what I can do in this space. But everybody's got to go work. Got to work from somewhere, right? So I'm gonna dry this off right here. I did the whole. I got a nice coat, really nice 2 coats on here. I think I could even shake it dry. Got 2 coats on there. You see it's real shiny. You're gonna let it dry. Put it over here and let it dry. Don't want to touch it too much. All right, that is it. 2 coats of white on the canvas. First time it already dried, letting it dry the second time. I got some paint on myself. That's okay. That's how you know you're getting work done. You're getting work done. I'm going to go and clean these brushes again. You guys can either log off or you can wait. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Actually, I could just dump it. Well, the reason for the bottle of water, here we go. Actually, the reason for the bottle of water is you could just dump it in there. It keeps the paint nice and wet. It won't dry. And I can wash it later on in the day. As long as it stays wet. I'll be right back. I'm streaming live. Being interrupted by the people in my house. Always interruptions. Have a little sip of something. A little water. It's good to stay dehydrated. No, not dehydrated. It's good to stay hydrated when you're working. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm working. I gotta let this dry up. All right. So I'm gonna let that dry up. My hands are dirty. What are we gonna work on? So I am working on a letter book, right? And the book is gonna be from A to Z. Look at my dead eye. It's crazy. I'm doing a letter book from A to Z. It has some designs in it too, like knickknacks and exclamation points, all that good stuff. and I'm gonna put it out on Amazon like I have been selling my coloring book. If you haven't purchased the coloring book, go to madeforkings.com. There's a link for the coloring book there. You can buy it. I unfortunately do not have a copy of my coloring book here because I took a ton of stuff to storage and that's where I left it. So I wanted to show you the coloring book, but I can't. But I will come back on another live another day with the coloring book. So you people can see it, check it out, and buy it. Like I said, on madeforkings.com, we have all types of merch, clothing. We have some, I think we have sweatshirts and sweatsuits, and we have some hats for sale. Not everything is up right now. I took a bunch of stuff down because I want to get ready for the holiday season. Holiday season is coming soon. I hope all of you guys are planning for their holiday season. Don't be a last minute shopper. I'm always the last minute shopper, but in my older age, since I'm so old, I try to be more proactive and start shopping early. But when I was younger, I was notorious for shopping all the way till the day of Christmas. I would be out there. My girl would be like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "Oh no, I'm just buying some food." Meanwhile, I'm buying Christmas gifts. Yep. So hold on 1 second. I will be right back. Yep. So don't be a last minute shopper like I am. You know what I mean? It is the last week of August. September is right around the corner. Back to school time. Halloween will be coming up. Thanksgiving right after that, and Christmas. And I know it seems like a far time away, but that thing sneaks up on you. It sneaks up on you, right? So while we sit here and we wait for this canvas to dry, because I'm gonna start sketching on it today. Let's talk about a few things. What's going on in the world? I mean, it'd be nice if anybody had any chats to put up. Ain't nobody on there yet. This is me talking to myself, I guess. It's all right. That's how everybody starts, right? That's how everybody starts. I want to say rest in peace to Dolly Parton. She passed away, an icon, right? I think there was another guy who passed away. Tim Curry. That's who it is. I was trying to remember it. Rest in peace to Tim Curry, the original clown from It and the Rocky Horror Show. Legendary actor, legendary singer, Dolly Parton, Tim Curry. Rest in peace to them. Seems like a lot of people have passed away in the last few days or weeks. Whether than Hayden Panettiere from the show Heroes. I'm not sure I'm saying her last name correctly, but she recently passed away. Rest in peace to her. And yeah, just checking out my messages. I got a few messages here. You hear that? People, I'm important. Oh, apparently I'm important. When you are an entrepreneur, you have to continue to talk to people about your business and setting quality standards, right? You got to have quality standards on products that you put out. Your merchandise has to be at a certain level. You don't want to put out anything cheap because it's your reputation on the line, So why should you? So I'm very particular with what I let go out under the banner of Made for Kings. So I got to respond to an email to somebody who's part of the team, and make sure that they're aware that there is always quality standards to everything that we produce. All right, well, apparently I'll be painting on September 11th, doing a September 11th wall anniversary. I guess it's 25 years since it happened, so we are going to be painting an anniversary mural. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. You know what I want to do right now is I want to say, hold up. I want to say my prayers and best wishes go out to all the people in Nepal who were affected by the mudslides. Yes, I know we do have a lot of followers on here from Nepal, so my heart is with you guys. I pray for your family. I hope everyone is safe. I know that a lot of people have passed away, and it's unfortunate. And I'm sending my best wishes to you guys, okay? So big shout out to everyone in Nepal that watches the channel. I really appreciate everyone there. We have large following outside of the United States, Pakistan, India, Nepal, we got people in Europe and United Kingdom, Germany, France that follow us. So shout out to everyone outside the United States that watches Made for Kings TV. I appreciate you guys very much. So yeah, we're just waiting for the canvas to dry. For those who are just tuning in, it's still drying. I did the second coat. Once the second coat is knocked out, I will add the second. I'm going to start sketching on it. Yeah, earlier today I was watching a video with Jim Jones. Anybody familiar with Jimmy Jones? The guy who has the podcast called Let's Talk About It with Mano and Fabulous and Dave East. So somebody asked him a question about Max B, right? Because Max B also did an interview, and Max B said that if the price was right, he would be willing to do a song with Jim Jones. And so people asked him, I forgot who was it, Angeli, was it? Anyway, he was on an interview, I believe, on Hot 97, and they asked Jim Jones why he thought of Max B's comments. And Jim Jones said, absolutely not. He would absolutely not do a song with Max B. And, I know everybody's always about peace and love and, let's settle these problems and be kumbaya and peaceful. But you got to respect the man who sticks to his guns, especially when it comes to somebody who was disrespecting your woman, right? Max B had a song called She Touched It in Miami. Chrissy touched it in Miami. We don't know if it really happened or if it didn't, but that's enough for Jim Jones to say, no, I'll never work with Max B. I thought you got to respect that. That's just something that I was thinking about when I was watching it. And I watch these podcasting shows sometimes, Drink Champs, Let's Talk About It. You know why I watch them? Because I was a podcaster once upon a time ago. A long time ago, I did podcasting. Now I'm doing this live streaming, but, and I also do live video, not live videos, but I do long form videos. You could check it out on the channel. But I started my podcast in October of 2009, right? I started on the phone, and I was on something called Blog Talk Radio. I don't know if anybody out there remembers Blog Talk Radio, but that's what I used to do. And some of my first guests were Shaz and Action Bronson, to believe it or not. My very first guest was Shaz and Action Bronson on Blog Talk Radio. And then from there, we moved to a radio station called DTF Radio. If anybody's familiar with that, it was a station in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, started by the DTF crew. Shout out to Mark, AZ. And we had like a 10-year run on that station. And we interviewed tons of new artists. And yeah, My girlfriend's over there making faces at me right now and interrupting my train of thought. There's no respect for a man at work whatsoever, let me tell you. I'm on live.
What did I do? I'm washing dishes.
She's making faces at me over there, people. Yeah.
You're so sensitive.
I'm very sensitive. I'm an artist, and artists are sensitive about our shit. So I'm about to slam the door close on her. She don't give me no burn, no. She don't pay me no attention all day until now. Now that I'm on the live, now she wants to pay me attention. Wait till I'm rich and famous. Wait till I'm rich and famous. Anyway, I was on DTF Radio for 10 years with Legacy Star. We had a whole bunch of hosts: Natalio Tobacco, Angie Duchess, Ed Laser, Diz the Icon, Pretty Girl First, Abu. Shout outs to everyone who came through the Cypher Show and touched those mics for us and held it down during those 10 years. And so now, back then it wasn't popular to be a podcaster. People had lots of shit to talk about. People who were on the radio, who are on podcasting, internet radio. It was all negative talk about internet radio. So I find it interesting now that people have turned around and now everyone and their mother has a podcast or does some type of streaming show. And I was a pioneer to that, and I'm back. I'm back, baby. I do the long form videos, but I'm also gonna do these live videos. Why not? Let's get to it. Let's do this. The goal. I'm saying all that to say this: that the goal is to get to this 4,000 watch hours here on YouTube, so that we could get monetized officially. We've had this channel for, I would say, about 15 years, maybe a little less. I mean, we're still not monetized. It's sad, man. It's sad, right? That's sad. Nah, it's not sad. I really haven't pushed on this channel for that much until recently. I never really took advantage of the platform that is YouTube, and I think it's time. You want to know why I think it's time? Because they're about to close the door on those 4,000 hours, and they're about to go to 8,000 hours. And right now it's the gold rush. I feel like not just me, but probably every other streamer out there is on here going crazy to try to reach those hours. So good luck to everyone. I hope everyone makes it before the doors close. We have about 6 months. In February is when the policy is going to officially change. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Well, I have a person here dancing in front of me, disrupting my thought process. All the way, just disrupting my thought. There's no respect, I tell you. Like Rodney Dangerfield used to say, there's no respect. I get no respect, I tell you. No respect. I get no respect. I do. I get a lot of respect. It's just a joke. We're going live. We're going live on everything. Anyway, still waiting for this canvas to dry. It's almost dry. It is almost dry, but it feels slightly sticky still. I want it to be completely dry. Well, for anybody out there that's watching, I finally added the second coat to this canvas, and I'm waiting for it to dry. While you guys are here with me, I might as well open up this box. I got a box here. From Ninja Transfers. All right. Got a razor blade here too. I guess I didn't cut that good enough. Just gotta be careful that I don't cut myself, all right? All right. It's kind of stuck together right there. A little more cutting. All right. This is very well packaged. Very well. Gotta rip it open. There we go. Ripping it open. There we go. Ripping that open. I got this delivery about a week or two ago, and it's been sitting on my floor here. Sitting on my floor here. I got to make some t-shirts for September 5th. There's an art show over on Grove Street in Bushwick. Shout out to True22, who's hosting the second event of his sneaker show. There is going to be a sneaker show with custom sneakers. There's a bunch of artists who are customizing sneakers for that show. We did that show already before. If you want to see the first show, we have it up on YouTube, where you can check out the interviews we did about why do people throw their sneakers on the telephone lines. Look, I got a little sticker from Ninja Transfer. It's cute. It's cute. That's cute. That's cute. So I got to make these t-shirts for that event because I want to be able to give out some promotional materials. Wow, they packaged this real good. Got tape all over the place. Oh. Trying to get it off. All right, there we go. There we go. Look at this. I think I bought the gang sheet. Yeah, I bought a gang sheet. I gotta cut it myself. Check it out. It just keeps going. It's the Made for Kings logo. You could buy this shirt on our website, madeforkings.com, if you like it. I'm extra close with it. Gotta make a bunch of shirts real soon. Real soon I'll be making a bunch of shirts, about 40 of them. And I'll be giving them out for free to certain individuals. I'm trying to give this out to influencers. If you're an influencer and you have a whole bunch of followers and you want one of these t-shirts, man, hit me up in the messages. And, you know, maybe you'll be one of the lucky people I pick to get one of these t-shirts, you know, and we'll send you some free stickers in there. Free stickers. Yeah, man, we're looking for influencers to work with on our website. Check us out, madeforkings.com, all right? All right, well, I really don't have much space to work in here, but it's just about dry. Still feels sticky. I think maybe I should let it dry a little more. Look, if you're listening and watching out there, man, show some love, man. Hit that like button. Hit those like buttons, man. Hit those. While we wait for it to dry, man, I'm just talking here with you guys. Who's out there? What's up, everybody? How's it going out there in the world? I bought this comic book the other day. and it's called Who's Who. It's from 1988. It's an update of Who's Who in the DC universe. Right? In the first cover, we got in the first picture we got someone called Amazing Man. Do you think he's amazing? I don't know. Maybe he wasn't so amazing because I never heard of him before. But I like to look through these comic books to get inspiration for my paintings and my drawings. Very interesting stuff in here. Next guy up is the Atom. We know who the Atom is. Very famous character from DC. His alter ego name is Raymond Ray Palmer. All right. He's a former physics professor. The Atom. Next up is Axis America. I got to show. Yeah, so I like to look through these things and get ideas. Black Hawk. Maybe we'll do a Black Hawk painting. What are you guys into out there? What do you like to do? You read comic books? Do you guys out there read comic books? I like to read comic books. I'm really big into the Avenger movies too. You know what I mean? We got Brainiac right there. I'm really into the Avengers movies. The next one coming out is Doomsday. Huh? What do you people think about Doomsday? I can't wait to see it. I'm a little weirded out by the fact that they got Robert Downey Jr. playing Dr. Doom, even though he was originally Iron Man. Right? So I want to know how they're going to pull that one off. I guess it's some type of multiverse that's going on. Look, we got Dr. Fate there. I like Dr. Fate. Anyway, comic books. I'm a comic book nerd. I always have been since I was a kid. I don't hide it. Love comic books. Talk to me about anything. Send me messages about comic books that you like. All right, we're here. It's pretty dry. So I'm going to start off. Check it out. Should we do a simple A, wild style A? I don't know. I think I'm going to do wild style A's. This pencil doesn't really... This pencil, I'm not crazy about how it writes on this surface too much. Maybe I'll look for another pencil. Here we go. Let's check out how this one works here. All right. It's okay. Like I said, it's still kind of, try to kind of keep the sticks the same size. I don't know if you can see any of that, but just doing a little sketches. Just a little sketching. This is going to be my A cat. This is going to be my canvas for the letter A. The good thing about working on a canvas is that if you do something you don't like, you could always paint over it, right? Letter A stands for Avengers. Or maybe something else. What does letter A stand for you? I'm just going freely off the top of my head. Maybe we'll just add a little friendly arrow right there, right? Maybe a little arrow. Remember, yo, don't be cheap with the likes. Hit the likes, people. One little rough sketch. I don't know if people can see that. Letter A. All right, working on the letter A today. Kind of hard to see, right? But it's just the beginning. I've been doing letters since I was when did I start? 1989. Started doing graffiti in 1989, for those who don't know. All right. There's some knickknacks on that. A lot of artists won't let you see their process like this. It's okay. I'm experimenting and learning at the same time. Yeah. What's up, Cuzzo? How's it going, huh? Doing a little sketching. Letter A. Starting with the letter A today. Let's throw a little 3D on this bad boy, right? I guess we could always go down this. We could always go down in that direction. Yeah, I'm just here sketching. Hope so. What's up, cuz? How you been out there in Washington, huh? How's it going? I got my cousin from Tacoma checking in. No need to rush. Just working on sketches. Look at the pencil, man. I work with what I got. Work with what I got, man. Putting in some 3D. You see that? Little 3D. I do. I have color pencils. Why? What's up, man? You know a trick with the color pencils, cuz? Oh yeah, they work better on canvases. That's good to know, man. I will try them out on the next run. I appreciate the information. Everybody, just a quick check in. The letter A. The letter A. I got two streamings going, one on this side and one on this side. So I'm just working on the letter A. A for Avengers. Avengers Doomsday coming in December. How many of you guys are excited for Avengers Doomsday, huh? See how that's going.
Woo!
A little bit of an A going. Well, the one thing is to be careful how you erase this because it's smudge all over the place. Anyway, paint's gonna go over this, so it doesn't really matter. But let me look for an eraser. Yeah, that's not too good. That's not too good. Thank you, cuz. Appreciate you. So there goes the letter A. I guess we can do a little shading on the outside there just to give it a little more. Let's see where we're going with this a little better. So I like that A. I like the way that A came out. Thank you, Cuzzo. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, so where do I go with it next? Trying to think. Maybe I'll throw a little crown up here. Nice little yellow crown. Well, it's not going to be yellow yet until I color it in, but edge. Yeah, I need to get a better setup, to tell you the truth, man. Right now I'm just working with what I got, you know? But eventually the setup is going to change. So this, you know? Trying to think of what designs I could put in the back. You know, I always like clouds. I'm a fan of the clouds. Maybe for the sake of today, we're just gonna go with clouds. nice brown clouds. Some clouds in there. How many of you guys out there are getting ready for back to school with your kids, huh? The letter A for August, the letter A for Avengers, the letter A for anything you can think of. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, man, show me that trick, man. I'm always on to learn more. I'm always open to learn more about tricks. We're just doing some clouds around this thing right now. Gonna connect it over here. Yeah, so I got clouds on the top, clouds on the bottom. Just thinking what I could do with it. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And I actually smoked today for the first time in a long time. All right. What can I add to this? I don't want to rush it. You know what I mean? There's no need to rush. Yeah, I hear you got to eat that dinner, man. Got to eat that dinner. You know what? I think tomorrow when I get up and I work in the yard, I'm trying to clean out the yard. I might work on sketching some of this out. I mean, maybe taping it so I can separate the layers. So I don't know if anyone can see that. You can see some of it. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go in my backyard and I'm gonna work on cleaning it out, getting it ready so that I can actually work out there with spray paint. It's hard to work in the house with spray paint when you have kids. You know, you don't want them smelling that at all. At all. At all, at all, at all. We're gonna go old school, right? We're gonna add some buildings back here. I'm gonna keep it old school. Just adding in some buildings. I'm gonna give it a very old school feel, this piece. 1980s graffiti style. There some buildings in the back there. Yeah, because you know, so what I do is when I paint on these canvases, I prep them by adding acrylic white house paint because I like the way the paint sticks to it. Gives it a more vibrant look. So that's why it's not as easy as drawing it directly on the canvas, but when it's all said and done, it'll look nice, man. It'll look nice. All right, so there we go. We got a little city in the background. What else can we do to this? Just thinking, man. Just thinking. You know what? I need a little more of this. A little more water. A little more water. Usually I do use flat paint, but this one seems to have a little gloss to it. Let me look at the label. I'll tell you right now. It says premium white, pure white base. So it is kind of matte, but I don't know. For me, I feel like it has a gloss to it. I love matte flat paint. It's easier to paint on. Most definitely easier. You know what? I like to draw eyeballs. I like drawing eyeballs. How about you? You like drawing eyeballs? Draw a couple of floating eyeballs. You know, they're always watching. Someone's always watching, man. They'll just be circles for now. Maybe not necessarily just circles for now. I'm gonna draw a big ass fucking eyeball on the bottom here. See the bottom there? Got the big ass eyeball. So the A is definitely the center focus, but we want to give it some depth. So you know what? We're gonna draw an eyeball right here. Right here. And a little one right next to it. Let's fucking have eyeballs all over the place. Alright. I like that. I like that idea. Alright, so let's take a look at it. Everybody loves that. Everybody loves that. It's an A. It's an A. We're starting off with the alphabet. I see your question. So listen, like I told you, starting to work on that letter book. It's going to come out soon. So I'm going to do a series of canvases with different letters. Today, we're just having fun with the letter A. A stands for apple. Maybe we'll make these a bunch of apples. Instead of eyes, maybe we'll make them a bunch of apples. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the sketch today. Happy with the sketch today. Just the letter A in the city in the background. Put a water tower back here. All right, put a little water tower back there. You see the little water tower? So, got my handy dandy notebook, razor. Let's see, man. I could start working on this background. What do we have over here? What do we have over here? House paint is cheaper. Remember that. So I use house paint at times. Just mixing this up. I got to get a better setup here so when I paint, it's easier to see. Thank you, everybody out there who's pressing the like button. Thank you. Appreciate you. It's a nice blue. This is a nice blue. You see, it's not black. It's a nice dark blue. I'm gonna do the city skyline this color because I feel like it'll make it look richer than just a simple black. I'm gonna add a few more clouds on the sides here though. And I pinked off the sides too. I don't miss the sides. I go all the way over. You can hear that scratching, huh? Let's add another cloud to it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now we gotta figure out how to color it correctly. All right. Build some small clouds on the side here. That's funny. All right. Almost done with my water. Might need some more. All right. Let's look in our what we got in this bag here. What's in the bag? Lay down some quick colors, some base colors here. I like this brush. I like this brush right here. It's got a nice square feel to it. Let me go to my cabinet of paints. I like this orange color. It's like a nice sunset orange. You see it? Haven't used these in a while, so I gotta shake them up. It's gonna lay down some base colors on the background and everything. Haven't opened this in a while. There it goes. It's open. Check that orange out. That's super orange. Super orange. It's going to be the first color we put on the background. I like to paint my sides. See that? Sometimes you got to do more than one coat of this. Well, we'll lay the first coat down now. Check it out. This painting's going to take a couple of sessions. It's not going to be one session, that's for sure. I know I paint weird, right? I paint weird. Well, this is how I do it, man. This is how you do it when you don't have an official studio to paint out of. You gotta do with what you got. You gotta make noises too when you paint.
Hello.
Aaliyah, you gotta go, Aaliyah. She snuck up on me again.
What happened? Sure.
Hi. Hi, everybody. This is my daddy.
Okay, kiddo. Listen, mommy's putting you back. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Good night. I love you.
Did they see that?
Yes. Say bye-bye.
Did
Watch it with the paint. I don't want you stepping on it, okay?
you see that?
Yes,
Saying
they
yes.
saw you. Give me a kiss. Good night. Good
Did they
night.
see that?
Say good night.
They said yes.
Yes. Say good night, baby.
Let's go. Your bed.
When you work with house paints and acrylics, let me just show you this. Sometimes it gets a little clumpy. You see that clump? See that clump? You gotta pull it off every now and then. So as you can see, I'm using this very sharp chiseled edge so I can get chiseled edges on here. I'm holding it and painting it like that so you guys can see it. But it's not easy. It's not easy doing it like this, let me tell you. The good thing with paint is that you can always add multiple layers. Nah, trust me, I add multiple layers on it, and then I hit it with spray paint sometimes or other paints to give it different effects. This is just the beginning. Everybody has their own techniques, bro. Everybody has their own techniques. So you see I'm adding in the orange from the sky. There you go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, you just guys are just seeing my back. The letter, I came up with that out of my head on the fly. It's a wild style. It's a wild style A. I've used it before though. It's similar to other A's I've used before in the past. I know this angle is not the best angle for you to see me working. I gotta figure out a better way at some point. And I'm just simply adding in the orange. This is really the first layer of color. I'll add in more layers of color later on. You know, I'm gonna blend it in with some yellows and some pinks and give it that sunset feel. Go over here. Lock in some colors. That can go like that. That's fine. All right, so we just got the simple orange on it. Let that dry. Orange. Throw it in my bucket of water. Look at it. It was white water, but now it's gonna change the color a little bit. Let that dry up. Let's close this up. Man, I gotta go to the bathroom. Nice. Enjoy the smoke, man. Enjoy the herbs essence. Enjoy it. I guess I'm going to take a break here. I've been on here streaming for a little over an hour and a half on my other side, but on this one, probably about an hour. I'm going to let that sky dry. I'm going to let the sky dry. That rhymes. Okay. I'll start adding more colors in tomorrow or later or something. But I need some more beverage. I need more water for me. A little more water. All right. Well, I want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too. She's supposed to be sleeping.
I'm gonna go get something to drink, guys.
Okay. Go get something to drink. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you. I will be back again to continue working on this painting. I might do a little painting off the side here, but I'll be back with another session. I keep looking away. I got to figure out how to do this double stream thing better. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all.